How about Shine? I'm going to go down 3, Dave.
A lot of this is going to get cut out, right?
Perhaps, but I'll make the decision as to what's cut out.
It's funny. I mean, I'm totally intimidated. I'm sitting next to the guy in the green room, and you know, not saying a word. Then the minute he leaves, I start haranguing his publicist. The thing that interested me about Shine was, I thought, I mean, besides being a manual for how to build a mentally ill child, I mean, all the early adult stuff, I thought it was absolutely incredible up until the end. And then I just thought, the causes of the dysfunction and the symptoms of the dysfunction are unpacked with such complexity and such care. And the ending, charming though Lynn Redgrave is, just the move from the time he becomes a hit in the bar to the time Lynn Redgrave meets him to the time she consults an astrology chart to marry him, to, you know, his very moving Mr. Holland's Opus-like performance at the end. It's terrific, but it happens at about 10 times the speed that all the other stuff did. So the thing I was asking the publicist is, did the money guys or the studio guys make him wrap the ending?
And they said no.
They got a little bristly. They got a little bristly, and I am not trying to bust on Shine. Which
I know you're not. But I mean, what we're trying to do here is just understand you by talking about things other than your work. And we'll come back to
unfortunately, most of the things that are leaving my mouth seem to be mean.
What?
Most of the things that are leaving my mouth seem to be mean.
Well, we'll get to that. Okay. Why wouldn't you talk to Scott Hicks in the green room?
Because
what?
Well,
I mean, you're a big deal writer.
Well, I don't know. I think of myself as the schmuck in the green room.
Well, you may be the schmuck in the green room too, but
you know.
Well, but why would you turn to him? I mean, did you have no curiosity to turn to him and ask the filmmaker the question that you were curious about?
I think if I had known him or he was my friend, I would have been comfortable just doing it out of... I think part of it is going to readings. You do a reading at a bookstore, and then afterwards there's usually a Q&A, which it's very difficult to get out of. I've tried all kinds of things. And many of the questions have this kind of belligerence about them. You know, did you think that this ending was weak? And part of you kind of goes, well, why don't you and I go have supper and we'll talk about this? You don't just come at somebody with a question like that. What I was trying to do is, I don't know anything about filmmaking from the perspective of making a film. What I know is watching them as a movie fan. And Pauline Kael is sort of my idol this way. She was the fan, she was the consumer, and her authority came from that.